This is Courage Barbell, and I'm your host, Chad Ikes. Wanting to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. I hope everybody's having fun, having a great day, doing some barbecuing and eating and all that kind of fun stuff. Since it is the 4th of July, I thought I would do a little episode on an amazing feat of strength that just happened this last month. And it pertains to one of our Olympians going to represent America in the Olympics this year. But first, I want to let you guys know we did change the URL for Courage Barbell. Now it is YouTube/C/Courage Barbell. So hopefully that's easier for you guys to find the channel and share the channel. Which I'm going to go ahead and ask you right now. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please hit the little thumbs up, the little like that I just said. Please hit subscribe so you know when new videos come up. I try to do a lot of different content. I'm working on some interviews that I'm hoping to get out here pretty soon. We're just having trouble with the timing and such. But let's get into this. So I have a background in shot put. I threw in high school. I threw a little bit in college, but because of my compartment syndrome, I really never was all that great because I didn't really have the time to I got through my first 2 years struggling with my compartment syndrome, and I never really got to put the training in and that I should have been able to do at that age. But I love it. I love the shot. I love anything that has to do with any strength. I was able to do the Highland Games later after I achieved some of my accomplishments in powerlifting. That was always kind of a fun thing, but I did pretty good in that one, and I had a lot of fun in it. So I have enough of a background in it that I know how difficult this stuff is, and I know how much technique and how much training and how much time these people put in. And when I was in high school, Randy Barnes broke the shot put world record with 23.12 meters, which I believe is around 75.10. Which was an amazing thing, and I actually had the opportunity to meet him and Brett Noon when I was in college, and Brett Noon threw like 80 some odd feet in high school, and I think he ended up throwing like 74 in college or something, which is amazing. Both awesome throwers. They were both really nice guys. At the time, Randy Barnes was one of the biggest dudes I had ever met in my life. He was just massive, tall, massive, but he was lean, just a big dude. And that 75.10 world record was crazy. And this was back when I was in high school. So this was in 1990, actually the year I graduated high school. So that's over 30 years that record has stood. And on the 18th of last month, Ryan Krauser actually threw 23.37 meters, which is roughly 76.8 inches. So not only did he beat the record of 31 years, he beat it by 10 inches. That's huge. Huge. That's phenomenal. That's insane. I have been fortunate in my life to do some firsts in powerlifting, like some of the highest openers in history. I've broken some world records. When I first started, I'd done some of the biggest drug-free numbers ever done. I have multiple world records. I was up until this point, one of the most impressive strength feats I had ever seen was Andy Bolton pulling 1,000 pounds. And I actually happened to be competing against him in that meet. And just to see him pull that and hold that was exhilarating and phenomenal and awesome. And just to even be part of that and consider him a friend of mine was crazy. And so I've seen lots of different strength feats. I've seen some Highland Games records broken. I've seen powerlifting records broken of all different weight divisions. And so when I saw Ryan do this throw, and I didn't see it in person, when I saw it on the internet, I was baffled, like goosebumps, like, holy cow, like, this is unbelievable. Like, I remember Randy Barnes throwing that. And I mean, I've seen videos and people have actually said, oh, this record will never be broken. They can't do it. And guys were trying to break it down from like a physics standpoint that you can't throw further than this. And for Ryan to come up and do that is amazing. Like amazing. Like that's how much I love strength sports, is like that shit actually got me excited. Like that is crazy. And I kind of went back and I printed out a couple things here of like, one of them here's the top 10. And it goes from like 76.8 to 75.10 to 75.7 3/4 to 75.1 3/4 to 75.1 1/2 to 75. And I mean, to break a 30-year record by 10 inches is just crazy. I mean, there was a couple jumps in history. When I think Udo Beyer held the record in like 83 at 72.9, and then Ulf Timmerman came in and just smashed it and went a little over 74. And then it was little increments again, you know, it's like 74.2, 74.3, 74 like 5. And these are just, I'm doing the meters, so these are just rough numbers, but I mean, it's all incremental little things of a few inches here and there or less. And then, you know, even from, I think it went from 75.1 to Ulf Timmerman hit 75.6. And then Randy Barnes went like 75.10. Like, that's crazy. It's just crazy. That's crazy. And I just wanted to do a video on it because it's mind-blowing to me to have him come out and hit that. And it's exciting, too, because we have a lot of really good throwers in the U.S. again this year. And it's going to be interesting to see what we can actually accomplish in the Olympics this year and what these guys can do representing America. But another thing I wanted to talk about is that there's a lot of different throwing styles. And I mean, not just talking the glide or the spin, and most people do the spin nowadays. But just how they approach that. And one of the things that after my career in powerlifting and being such a technical lifter and really trying to hit positions, it was cool for me to really watch Ryan's throw and see how he starts very methodical and very slow and gradually speeds it up till he has this crazy, crazy momentum at the end. But you can see that he's worried more about hitting his positions than necessarily the speed, or at least I think he is. I would if anyone knows him, I would love to try and do an interview with him, because I'm fascinated with this throw and the type of thrower that he is. I mean, there's other guys in the past like Brian Ofield, Adam Nelson. Those guys, man, they look like Tasmanian devils. Like they're so fast, even out of the back. Like, and they just generate so much speed, which I'm not saying either way is right or wrong, because all these guys are unbelievably talented. But I enjoy watching Krauser throw and watching how much he puts into it, into like feeling and looking at positions. It's just like perfect. It's like art to me. Like watching this throw is like art. Anyway, I just wanted to do a little quick video on that. Wish everyone a happy 4th of July, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope we can enjoy this great, amazing, and wonderful country that we have. And I'm going to sign off until the next video. Again, please like it, subscribe it, share it, all that other shit that I hate saying, but I'm trying to grow this thing. I've been working on some new artwork. Bear with me on getting the online store up, but it will be up. I promise you. All right, guys, I'm signing off. Have a great 4th of July.